Hello traders, and a little different look today. I just got back from pickleball, really hot and sweaty, but I wanted to get this video done because the timing is right to basically take this trade off. So if you'll recall, probably my favorite trade that I'm making right now is a regular income trade. It's something I developed using a lot of AI pumped into it. It's called the Flyagonal, and the Flyagonal has two real components associated with it. So the two components of the Flyagonal are a call broken wing butterfly, which you see here. I'm taking this out to expiration so that it's easier to see on the diagram here. And then the second component to this is the diagonal, which is a put diagonal, and this is the put diagonal here. So you combine those two together, and you end up with something that looks like this, where you have the diagonal portion down here, and you have the broken wing call butterfly up here. Now, the reason this trade works so well is that our break-evens are very wide in this case, 62.67 to 64.60, so nice wide break-even. If you do get downside movement like we got last week, this trade, in theory, is positive vega, meaning that it benefits from an increase in volatility. Now, I will tell you, I am finding out that it doesn't quite work that way, and I taught my calendars and diagonals class, so I know that it doesn't always work that way. In other words, the short strikes can appreciate faster than the long strikes. If that happens, that's what's called backwardation, and it does not help. So you can't necessarily count on the positive vega to help on the downside. But again, what does work in this from my perspective is the very wide tent, and that here I am basically 4 days left to expiration on my short cycle. I've been in this trade only 3 days here. This was open last week. And we can see that this particular side of the equation right here, let's go back and look at the two separately. So if we look at the broken wing butterfly, take this to today, the broken wing butterfly is only up $100. Nothing really to care about. But the other component of this, the calendar component right now, take this back to today as well. The calendar component is up $700. The two combined are up $825 for a 45% return in a very short amount of time. So at this point, I just shut the trade down. I just close out all my legs. I go and I open up another one. So that's how the Flyagonal is designed to work. It has a very, very wide tent. It is a very capital efficient trade, and it's been very, very successful for me. At this point, I started trading this live. Again, I developed this using some AI techniques over a period of 6 to 8 months. I took it live back in May. I've now had a total of 64 trades with it, of which 62 are winners. One of them was a $1 loser. I do have one open right now that, because of the big gyration in the market last Friday, it's taken a little stress right now. We'll have to see how that pans out. That could end up being my second loser on this ticket.